everybody, and welcome to Solitude Storytime's Episode 3. We got a big show happening today, hopefully a big show. We'll see how we go. I've got 5 books picked out for us today, and we're going to start with Detective Comics issue, issue 1057. So let me just grab that for you guys. And is that going to appear, or is that going to be a problem? Hold on, just got to resize the image. Why isn't that not resizing? There we go. Transition over to it. Alrighty. Detective Comics, issue 1057, Shadows of the Bat, part 11. It's the penultimate issue. Had a bit of problems with the last issue, mainly because Batman came in and saved everyone. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So, quite the mess, this Arkham Tower fiasco, even for Gotham. Patients running the asylum, 2 bodies tossed out the window, a building of hostages including the Mayor Nakano's pretty little wife trapped inside. The cops have orders to hold, but they won't for much longer. Meanwhile, there's a ransom of drugs in that building which should make up for the dead Dr. Weir's debts. Send in as many men as you can get your hands on, while the Bat nuisances deal with the resident lunatics, those ridiculous party crashers. Kill anyone who gets in your way. We have no allies in that tower now. I'm glad the Penguin came back in this, because I was wondering where the hell he was, because his men just kind of disappeared from the story there. Where is Batman? It's him, right there. That's not Batman. He's been gone for weeks. I heard he was getting his legs replaced or something. Like with metal. What? Batman getting his legs replaced, what? All 1,232 of them, Oracle? Yes, Nightwing will be detoxing from Scarecrow's fear toxin for the next 24 hours. Mega Man and Mr. Freeze are down, Siphon is dead. Oh wow, they killed Siphon? That happened off page, okay. Party crashes are still on multiple floors, everyone focusing on evacuation for the moment. Fastest way in? Probably the hole Scarecrow used to toss Nightwing out, unless you want to make another hole. Time to take back the tower. And here's Batman coming in to fucking save the day, as usual. I don't like this. Who the fuck is in charge? Scarecrow? This is a bad idea. Let's get the fuck out of here. Good call. Batman beats him up. I like when they do stuff like this. You don't see Batman beating them up, you just see his fists. Oracle, who has eyes on Scarecrow? No one, since he tossed Nightwing's image analysis suggests Crane wasn't alone, and we still don't have Nakano's wife Koyuki. I think I might. Huntress, where are you? I'm still at least 10 floors up. It's not eyes. I think I'm seeing what Anna Volsian is seeing, a vision. She's with Scarecrow there somewhere. How is she seeing a vision? I guess maybe Psycho Pirate's giving it to her. But if I'm getting a vision, that means they're getting ready to kill the lady. So I'm guessing Anna, at the end of last issue, she shot someone, and I'm guessing that someone was Psycho Pirate. Hey, I know you're bleeding, but you have to wake up. Please, Pirate. You have the power. You have the power you need to finish this with Pirate's mask, and I have priorities. So Scarecrow is taking Psycho Pirate's mask. Okay, finish it, please. I can't do this. Everyone, stay calm. Stay calm and quiet, and we'll be fine. Ish. We're going to die. Everyone, get down. Hey, this is Robin. We could use some backup. Looks like you're in our way. Problem for you. Do you have a taser Tommy gun? And he tasers Stephanie. Hey, this is Oracle. To whoever isn't bleeding, Tim and Steph need backup in the basement. Batwoman here. On it. She smashes through, I guess, a wall or something. I have shots fired in the pharmacy. No way you're getting these pills. How about we show you our new toys? A little fear toxin to get things going. Who even are you guys? You're so annoying. Ooh. And we have Lady Clayface, who... Where did she come from? She's not on this page, there's only 2 of them. I guess she was just hanging around somewhere. How come you weren't in arts and crafts? Thanks for the assist, by the way. Okay, bye. And then she just leaves. Okay. Where is everyone? Batgirl here. I've got a dozen hostages out. Robin and Batwoman have gone back inside to do another sweep of the bottom 3 floors. Harley Quinn chiming in. I'm here in the pharmacy and I'm going to keep watch on the goods. Penguin's men think this is a farmer us. Oh, and Lady Clayface just left with a pocket full of fear toxin she saved us from. I'm doing a sweep of 10 to 12, taking a civilian down now. Top 3 floors are clear. Who has eyes on Scarecrow? This is Huntress. There are hostages in the basement. Psycho Pirate and Koyuki. Anna Volscion is down there too. Scarecrow is gone. I don't know where. Psycho Pirate's mask, Medusa mask, is gone as well. I don't think Anna has it. If Scarecrow has the mask, he'll be more of a threat than ever. And I'm looking for me. Huntress, secure Koyuki and the pirate. Everyone else, Scarecrow cannot leave the building. Psycho Pirate, huh? So it was you, holding us still. I imagine it's hard to control people with no mask and a bullet in your shoulder. Hey, do you know how I got these cuts? Men gave me these. Men who wanted to control me. I cut myself after that, first to punish my own weakness. Then I realized it was only another manifestation of their control over me. That's when I started hurting them. No one controls me anymore, Psycho Pirate. Certainly not you. You're weak now. That's why I wanted some time alone. I mark the men who control me, Pirate. I take those who take from me. You're too late, Huntress. You always say that. It's never true. That hurts. I did it. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up, Pirate. You have to stop this and help her. I can't. That's right, he can use his powers without the mask. I don't have my mask. You said you had it. You said you had the power without it. I've lost too much blood. I'm still weak from holding them all. I might be able to get us out of here, but we have to go now. I'm not running away. You don't understand. These things never end. I understand that if I run, the fear will just follow me. It will follow you too. You said you made a mistake. Now that's horrible. Now that horrible creature has your mask. This is your fight to finish. Batman, Scarecrow. Did you know we would meet again? Could you have imagined this as the end? I don't imagine endings. I just draw the line you won't cross. That's cool. The Bat family are there with him, at least. I think on this day you'll see much more than a lion. On this day you feel fear. So did he put the mask on over his gas mask? What? Stop. You feel confusion. What are you doing? And Cassandra swoops in and kicks the mask off his face. The Medusa mask. Someone grab the mask. Fuck. The mask. Oh, we know who's getting the mask. We know who's getting the mask. Don't let that fuck get her hands on the fucking mask. fire on it and kick it out of the way. You must have been terrified. Arkham Tower, day 67, so sometime before. I was, but I was also something else. What was that? When I saw it, the mask in my reach, I was ready for it to end, ready to face my fear. No more. So yeah, Koyuki ends up with the mask. Just as me and Joel on the Comic Multiverse podcast said would happen. Yeah, that was a little bit better than the last issue. I like that Batman wasn't particularly... Like, I thought like once Batman got involved in the book, it would just be about him. He would be on every page, you know, this would be his show now. But I do like that they actually continued with the Bat family and continued their story stuff with like protecting the pharmacy and the drugs from party crashes and Penguin's men and everything. And he's just here, he's like strangling Scarecrow there in the background. Koyuki getting the mask, it like made a lot of sense, being that her story that we've seen has been all about fear, her facing those fears, and this is her way of doing it. Which begs the question, is she become the new Psycho Pirate now? Does Roger leave it behind and she gets to keep the mask? I'm intrigued as well to find out what happens now, like for her, because obviously her husband Chris Nakano is all kind of anti-mask. He doesn't like vigilantes or anything, and she is one now. Basically, she's wearing a mask that's very powerful. So what does that mean for their relationship? And yeah, that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I still don't like that Batman's there, but at least he's in the background. He's just hanging out in the background, and hopefully that keeps up in the final issue next week. Alrighty, so what have we got coming next? We've got Star Wars issue... Where is it? Issue 21. Type it in. Find it in my library. Star Wars issue 21. This is the continuation of Kes Dameron and Sharia Bay's story, where Sharia got left on a Star Destroyer like 6 issues ago. Her ship crashed during a battle, and she's been like hiding out on a Star Destroyer, trapped on a Star Destroyer. While our heroes desperately search for a way to topple the Empire, one of the rebellion's bravest members has infiltrated the Tarkin's will. This is Charles Soule, Marco Castello, and Ramon Rosanas. Imperial Star Destroyer Tarkin's will. Encrypted data transmission complete. A stormtrooper with really busted up armor. Trooper, what is your designation and what are you doing in the transmission hub? TK510, sir, and routine maintenance. A likely story. You're not a technician. Admit it, you are slacking off, probably taking a nap. Sir, no, sir. Well, I can prove it. I can't prove it, but I don't need to. I've got you all the same. You do, sir? I do. Your armor is damaged. Sir, it must have happened during training. I don't care. TK510. There is no excuse for solventness. None whatsoever. Are you not a soldier of the Emperor's army? Of course, sir. Then act like it. I'll be keeping an eye on you, TK510. If I see your damaged armor again, you'll regret it. The trooper sneaks off to a unknown part of the ship, climbing through, and it's Shara Bay. That was too damn close. Deep space at the Rebel Alliance fleet. We have Kes Dameron, Poe Dameron's father. Stay strong, Shara. Stay tough. I'm coming to get you, I promise. You're needed in ops, Sergeant Dameron. Is it? It's above my pay grade, but based on how Commodore Grek and the rest are acting, yes. I think it's another message from your wife. Shara sent 2 messages, Kess. One got the latest data she could gather from the location and capabilities of the Imperial Hunter fleet. The other is for you personal. We can't just keep letting her do this, Leia. Shara's done her duty and she just said she sent location data. When are we going to rescue her? No one fails to recognize the incredible bravery of your wife, Sergeant Dameron. She is a true hero of the Alliance. We will mount a rescue, but you must know that Shara wouldn't want to sacrifice rebel lives unnecessarily. We will get her when we can be sure we will succeed, and when we do, you'll be the one to bring her in. How long do you think that she can survive, Senator Mothma? She's a rebel hiding inside an active duty Star Destroyer. Listen to her message, Sergeant. I'm sure she sent it at great risk to herself. She wanted you to hear it. Honor her wishes. Honor her wishes. You're talking like she is already dead. And he listens to the message. Kess, it's me. I'm okay. I miss you so much. I'm still in that hidey hole I set up in the damaged area of the Tarkin's will. Nothing about this situation is great, but I try to find little bits of light where I can. For one thing, it's a stroke of luck that I happened to get marooned on this particular Star Destroyer. Huge chunks of it are cordoned off, and the internal sensors don't work in the damage zones. I'm like a ghost down here. I found out why they didn't take it into repairs too. The ship got caught in the blast that blew up the Death Star. Everyone on board had someone at the battle. Everyone. They kept the damage as a sort of memorial, a reminder. I overheard some stormtroopers talking about it, getting all fired up. I wanted to ask them about Alderaan and Jedha and all of the civilians killed in those attacks, and where's their memorial, and anyway, a lot of ghosts on this ship. But there is a stroke of luck to it all, to all these ghosts, because the Imperials never cleared out the bodies from the parts of the ship that got hit. They wanted to leave them where they are, more inspirational that way. I don't understand these people. I found emergency rations, water, weapons, droid parts, tools, comms, everything I needed. It's how I cobbled together enough gear to send that first message, but I can't do that anymore. It's too risky. That's why you're getting a recording instead of us talking live. I took a set of armor off a stormtrooper and I've been using it to move around the Tarkin's will. Even gave myself a designation, TK510, for Poe's birthday. And yes, Kess, I washed the armor first. Well, I did my best. Doesn't smell on the outside, but inside the helmet. Anyway, I'm sure you can imagine. I'm sure I can imagine as well, it probably stinks. Had a dead guy in it forever, however long that the Death Star blew up a while ago in this timeline, so yeah. I've been slicing Imperial astromechs to get the intelligence I've been sending to Leia and the other rebels. It's worked out okay, but I know that's really just been luck. People on this ship talk about their commander, the woman Elan Zahara, like she's some kind of unstoppable hunter, that she can't be beaten. Hard to imagine that she won't figure out she's got a stowaway. I'll make a mistake at some point and she'll put it together. Hell, Kess, maybe she already has. I have the latest reports on your pet project, Commander Zara. Another anomalous transmission, Lieutenant Gore. Unauthorized access to a data hub? No, a discipline report filed by a warrant officer, Coronia. Apparently he encountered a stormtrooper whom he recorded as insolent and slovenly. He emphasized the sad state of the trooper's armor. What caught my eye though was the trooper's designation, TK510. Now I checked the records and we don't have a soldier of that designation aboard the Tarkin's Will. Quite right, Commander. But it's possible this trooper simply lied about his designation to avoid discipline. Warrant Officer Kroger is quite young, and the trooper might have assumed she could get away with it. Look at this, Gore. This is footage of the battle that took place in our hangar deck just after we successfully eradicated the 6th Division of the Rebel fleet. A Rebel Special Missions Group, Starlight Squadron, came looking for them and ended up briefly infiltrating our ship before we set them running. Starlight brought in 6 ships, 4 X-Wings and 2 A-Wings. Only 5 of their ships got away. We destroyed one of their A-Wings, and according to the reports, its pilot. But I've questioned that ever since our signal sweepers detected an anomalous transmission from the Tarkin's Will. Not long after the battle. Yes, it could have been an anomaly, but the anomalies are adding up. You think the rebel pilot is still here? It's possible, and if so, they are hiding right under our noses, stealing our supplies, learning our secrets. Probably in the damaged sections of the ship. That's the only place they could effectively hide from our senses. We may have a rat in our walls, Lieutenant. Get a sweep going. It's time to hunt. I know you and the other rebels are trying to figure out a way to rescue me, Kess, but I think I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to rescue myself. It's pretty clear I'll only get one shot at this. My hiding place is compromised. There's no going back. I have a plan, and either it works or it doesn't. I've gotten a pretty good sense of the rhythms of the Tarkin's Will since I've boarded. I've spent much of my time in the hangar deck, figured I might need to steal a ship at some point, and well, that's where they keep them. I could get access to a TIE fighter pretty easily, but that wouldn't do me much good. They don't have hyperdrives. I need something else, something that could get me home and back to you. A shuttle, one of the Lambda classes. Now there's no way I could get out of the regular hangar without being caught, but these Star Destroyers have auxiliary hangars, one they use for ships undergoing maintenance, much less surveillance. I need to get a shuttle transferred from the main hangar to the auxiliary, and in order to do that, I need access to a shuttle. Don't let me interrupt your work, sir. Just doing a sweep as ordered. Look around all you want. No rebels here, I promise. And then I need to break it. I'll wait until they move the shuttle into the maintenance hangar, put back the circuit I took, and then I'll just steal it. I can jump to light speed there. The second I'm clear. The whole thing will take about 10 seconds. In fact, by the time you hear this, odds are I'll be already on my way. Look out a viewport and you'll probably see me dropping out of hyperspace. I'll have to send my clearance codes to the rebel fleet right away so they don't shoot me down. Wouldn't that be a thing? Go through all this, escape, then get blown up by an X-Wing on fleet patrol. Wish me luck, babe. I'll see you soon. But she doesn't come. Okay, get it done, get out, and get home. Don't let Poe grow up without a mum. She sneaks into the shuttle. There we go, 10 more seconds, just 10 more seconds. Presses the button, but nothing happens. What the hell, come on. My, you might be the most arrogant rebel I've ever met, and that's saying something. I've met Luke Skywalker. So Shara shoots at Commander Zara. I know everything that happens on board the Tarkin's Will. Did you really think that I wouldn't notice the shuttle being scheduled for maintenance out of absolutely nowhere? You're a fool, an overconfident fool. Though I'm glad it worked out this way. Better this than you being dragged out of the bowels of my ship, kicking and screaming. This at least has some dignity to it. And I'm pleased to meet you too, surviving down there all this time. It couldn't have been easy. I'm impressed, truly. You're going to tell me all about it. Oh shit, stabbed her. Through into the console, Jesus. And so many other things. Alright, that's about long enough, I'd say. Frel, Davin, Arisol, we're Pathfinders. You're the family I found. And Lulo, Mart, Freighter, Evan, you're Starlight Squadron. You mean the same thing to Shara. We've all fought together, bled together, and mourned together. Damn right we have. I don't have authorization for what I'm about to do. Mon Mothma specifically told me not to do this. But my wife is out there, and I'm going to bring her home. And if she's gone, if she didn't make it, then I'm going to kill every blasted Imperial on that Star Destroyer and crash the damn thing into the Emperor's palace. Well, I'll tell you what, Kess, you won't be doing it alone. To be continued. Next issue, which looks like it's going to be a different story. Yeah, so that's the story of Kess Dameron and trying to save his wife. It's about time we got to this, because it was, as I said at the start, it was like 5 or 6 issues ago, maybe even more, before we got back to this story. So it's been a while, so it's about time Charles Soule revisited this. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, we got issue 22. I guess it's going to a different story. It's got Chewbacca on the cover and he's fighting someone. I guess we'll find out some point whenever it comes out on sale soon. I have to imagine this issue's a couple of weeks old though. But yeah, no, that was really cool. I've been really loving Charles Soule's Star Wars stuff. It's been so good. It's just the stuff it's been building up to. It's been building on. It's just been so much fun seeing all these connections from like the High Republic to the sequel trilogy to the original trilogy, all just sort of coming together and making this really great story with the Crimson Reign that's been going on as well. And yeah, I like this story that we're focusing on like just rebels. It's not, you know, Han, Luke and Leia every issue. It's actual original characters being created for this story. So from there, we're going to go to the Avengers. The Avengers are dead. It's this is the multiverse, the multiversal masters of evil storyline, Death Hunters. This is like issue 4 of the Death Hunters storyline. Conclusion, okay. So we're at the conclusion of the Death Hunters storyline. Avengers Mountain, come in. Nothing, Mountain's gone silent. Right after we get attacked in Kansas City, and the same for Tony and Thor in Asgard, that's not a good sign. Maybe we should fly ahead, maybe you should fly ahead, Carol, and see what's happened. I don't think we're in a state where we should be separate. We still have no idea how many of those old reality psychos are out there. And we're all shaken enough as it is. And I'm telling you, I'm fine. I'm just a bit taller as it all. That's right, last issue, the Starlight's baby or child grew to be, I guess, like an adult, teenager. You aged up when you unleashed your full power, Starbrand. We have no idea what that means. I know what it means, and so do you. You just sacrificed years of your life because of me, because my kind are being hunted. I vow to you, Starbrand of the 616, that I will do within my power as a Deathlock to make certain that your sacrifice was not in vain. Then he just gets blown up. Oh no. He gets blown apart. What was that? What just hit us? He's dead. The Deathlock is dead. It took out a wing. We're going down. So it's Mjolnir. It's a alternate reality Mjolnir, caught by the alternate reality Thor. You're a mockery of my name, my mantle, my Mjolnir. There is no bore-damned way in hell you could be a true Thor. Oh, but he is. The truest of all Thors, aren't you, my sweet boy? Aye, mother. Oh yeah, that's the This woman here in the blue, that's the alternate reality, Phoenix. You ready to listen to reason yet, Thor? And accept that you and the Phoenix have to work together? And that Thor is blasted by Echo. Or else we'll sure as hell die together. Never. Avengers Mountain. Avengers, if any of you are still alive within these halls, know that this celestial's innards are extraordinarily heavy, and I suggest you crawl to the nearest exit with profound haste. So this is Namor. He's holding up Namor and Black Panther. No Avengers will be crawling today, Namor. Vibranium force shields to maximum power. Oh god, I need both of you to stay right where you're at. Deathlock has suffered catastrophic injuries. Multiple large pieces of shrapnel have to be excised immediately. We don't have time to move him. Jesus, that Deathlock is fucked up. I'll have to perform surgery right here. The all-weapon can be whatever I need it to be. Namor and T'Challa, I just need you two to keep the mountain from falling on our heads. Jesus, that Deathlock is completely fucked. Look at him, he's got like a big piece of shrapnel in his head, and missing an arm and a leg. This false thunderer is another of your lies, which no true son of Asgard would ever submit to the will of the Phoenix. Thor would rather die a billion screaming deaths. Ha, they always say that, and they go on about their thunder in their veins and how they're the blood son of Odin and blah blah blah. But in the end, a Thor would always do anything for their mother's love. Damn it, Thor, you're fighting a version of yourself who's been wholly corrupted by the darkest of dark phoenixes. He's more Firebird than he is Thunder God, and you can't kill a phoenix with lightning. Only a phoenix can burn. My thoughts exactly, Echo. Thor, you have the fire inside you. Accept it. Use it. No, I am Thor, son of the All-Father and the Earth Mother. God of... Gets hit by the evil Mjolnir and burned. I am Thor, son of... the son of the Thunderbird. They still doing this? We know he's not. The god of the firestorm. He unleashes his firepower. Mother, why have you forsaken me? You think you've won a victory here, don't you, Echo? You have no clue what you've unleashed. How do you think I corrupted a Thor in the first place? She teleports away. Tell me, true Phoenix, what burns inside me? Who am I? I will tell you anything that is within my power, but you already know the answer to your question. You are who you've always been. I and you, Echo, you are, let me tell you what you are, woman. You're an Avenger. Now try to keep up. Captain T'Challa, Avengers Mountain, come in. If anyone can hear me, help is on the way. Yeah, the Avengers Mountain's burning. The last Deathlock on this planet is now deceased. The hunt is finished. Then why are we still here? Because Doom is waiting. Waiting for me. Doom does not wait for anyone, especially not the likes of you, Mephisto. And yet here you are. Did you think I wouldn't notice what you'd done? Careful how you speak to me, Devil. The Deathlocks had to be hunted, and this universe was where they fled to, but this Earth's timeline remains unchanged. For now, at least, Doom has not broken your petty agreement. That's not what I meant. As he's I think that's the Eye. He killed him in Avengers issue 50. That thing I'd already forgotten and had swatted that fly. Only an utter fool would be concerned with such a pathetic creature's existence in the first place. The Orb, that's his name. What concerns me is that the orb was in possession of the Eye of the Watcher, an eye that serves as a storehouse for all of the secrets of this world. It was of no use to me, and there is no secrets that can hide from doom. I burned the eye to ash. Yes, I know, to keep me from it. Now you may unburn it, with all due respect, of course. And please do not waste your time by telling me such a feat isn't possible. I am Mephisto. I can see when a man is lying, even one who's wearing a mask. So with no other choice, Doom has to bring back the eye. Is he fucking eating the eye? He is. He's eating the. Ugh, that's gross. Even Kid Thanos is like, what the fuck, man? He took a big chunk out of it. A word such as man does not apply to the Doom above all. Perhaps now you'll be able to see that for yourself, Mephisto. For your own sake, you had better. Only crustaceans and cowards wear armor, and you don't look like much of a crab to me. I don't fight children. Come back when you've grown some stones, boy. Thanos, right back to work then. They head back through, I guess, to their world. Doom knows he sees what you and the Council of Red are planning. Of course he does, Iron Inquisitor. It's the only reason he hasn't already killed me, or at least tried to. Yeah, so for people who don't know, the Iron Inquisitor, this guy here in the big armor, that's Howard Stark. He's intrigued, waiting for the chance to turn it all on his own advantage, no doubt. So how do we deal with him when the time comes? Him and the rest of the Masters of Evil? A splendid question. Now let's see how many bites it takes to find an answer. The price of the Death Hunt has been high. Many Deathlocks have fallen. All those who fled to Earth 616 to bring words of warning. But those warnings have resonated. The Omni-Avenger known as the Ghost Rider has been drawn towards his destiny, which you've been seeing in Avengers Forever. And in his absence, the Avengers have done what they have always done. They found themselves united as never before, to fight foes no single hero could hope to withstand. Even though such unity does not always come easy. I will not sleep among you. Oh, he's not going to get in on the orgy? I will not sleep among you. I will rise from the depths only when needed. Hold on, you're giving us demands? Your actions these last few months haven't been forgotten simply because She-Hulk guilted you into coming here. So here are my demands, Namor. You will answer for any crimes you've committed. From here on out, consider yourselves in Avengers custody. Our headquarters may have seen better days, but we still have rooms with bars that even you can't bend, and I will haul you in myself if need be. I understand. I accept your conditions, Steve. You can call me Captain Rogers. Ooh, Steve's not happy. And here I thought you would be the one who needed convincing. Oh, I despise you far more than he ever will. But we've all just seen for ourselves exactly what it is the Avengers are facing. So there is no question that we need every soldier we can get. Well, he's alive, sort of. So she's managed to save one of the Deathlocks. Okay, I was able to save the Deathlock's body, and he's plugged into the celestial necrotech of this place, and it's keeping him breathing. But there is no brain activity. We failed him. We failed them all. The Deathlocks came here to warn us, and we let them get slaughtered right before our eyes. We've seen the face of our enemies. The Deathlock's warning was heard. Now, what matters most is what we do about it. They are not ready for a fight unlike any other, a war for all the worlds. They will need my help. But I find myself trapped within a broken, weakened body. A body that doesn't even feel like my own. A body that's as big as a mountain. Oh shit, so the Deathlock is in the celestial body. But no matter how long it takes, know this, my fellow fallen Deathlocks, you will be avenged. Oh shit. Oh shit. So the Deathlock is now in possession of the Celestial. I wonder how that's going to play into Judgment Day, because that's coming up very soon, Judgment Day, the big event with the Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. And the Eternals in the most recent issue just infiltrated the Avengers Mountain. That's cool. So next issue looks like it's Nighthawk and Squadron Supreme. Cool. So what's it say? Last seen during the events of Heroes Reborn, Nighthawk and the Squadron Supreme of America return to the scene with a dark and mysterious purpose. Is he friend or foe to the Avengers? Nobody's sure, but there is no such questions about the deadly new incarnation of the Serpent Society. Cool. Yeah, I just noticed that now they're all snake themed. Cool. That'd be cool if Nighthawk ends up joining the Avengers. I think that'd be really awesome. Have like a Batman on the team. Yeah, no, that was a really cool ending to the Death Hunter storyline. I liked where it's going and where Aaron is taking the story. He's making it seem like grand and expansive, and it's tying in with his Avengers Forever book, which is all about Robbie Reyes becoming the Omni Avenger and the All Rider. So I'm looking to see, like, because this can't possibly be all feeding into Judgment Day. This has to be like some other big event, some like Secret Wars level event coming up very soon, because there's stuff that was happening in Timeless with Kang, all of this stuff that's just been building in the background of all these books, and I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen with that story, because it's just so fucking cool seeing Marvel get in on the whole multiversal stuff, because usually that's DC stuff, you know, your crisis events and stuff. So I like that they're doing sort of like a crisis event of their own in a way. But that's pretty damn cool. I thoroughly enjoyed that issue. It looked great as well. Javier Garron on the art there, just fantastic. But yeah, that's. I was gonna do a couple more books, but I didn't realize like time and everything. So I've got to go do some stuff. But I will be coming back probably later on today, tomorrow. I'm not sure whatever your timelines are. For me, it'll be tomorrow. But for you guys, it might be a little later on in the day. I'll be coming back with probably more comic books, but definitely some Elden Ring. I'm going to be starting a new character on Elden Ring, and we're gonna try and blow through all of the bosses. But no, thank you for everyone coming out. Had a couple people coming out, and thank you, Jaden and everyone. Really enjoying doing this and helping me get through all of my comics and everything. And the comics have been really great. I think I've picked some pretty great comics to do on this show. But I've got like a whole set of comics picked out for the next couple of shows that'll be coming up very soon. We're going to try and do at least two of these shows a week. One doing more recent comics that came out that week, and then some doing a couple of back issues, basically. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you had a great time. I did as well. Enjoying all of these comics, really damn cool. And I'll catch you guys later.